Welcome back. Today I'm taking a look at the Nexus 2.0 from Sin City Leather. Let's check it out. The Nexus 2.0 came in this black box with the Sin City Leather logo written in gold foil. Love that. And it came with a thank you card. But let me put all this off to the side here and give you guys a nice close-up of the Nexus 2.0 from Sin City Leather. And while you guys are checking this out, let's talk about some of the features. The Nexus 2.0 is a vertical style minimalist wallet with a top flap and dual snaps. It features 2 card pockets that can hold up to 8 credit cards and a cash compartment that can hold your halved cash. The wallet that I have here is handmade from a single piece of full grain vegetable tan Badalassi Carlo Minerva leather in Olmo and hand stitched with brown tiger thread. But you also have your choice of 4 different leathers in multiple different colors. You have your choice of a waxy Badalassi Carlo, a Pueblo, what I have right here is Minerva, and Horween. And you also have your choice of multiple different colors for the thread as well. And just like everything from Sin City Leather, everything is handmade right here in the USA, Las Vegas to be exact. All right, let's talk dimensions. The Nexus 2.0 comes in at 3 inches by 4¼ inches when closed. And I also measured the weight of the leather. It came in at 1.5 millimeters, which means it's just under a 4-ounce leather. All right, let's weigh this bad boy. Plop it on the scale. 1.4 ounces, and in grams, it comes in at 40 grams. And I just have to say that I am loving this wallet. I've been carrying it for about 3 weeks now, getting ready for this review, and I just can't put this thing down. It's a style that we've seen before from Sin City Leather, but it's just so damn good. I might be a little biased because I love vertical style wallets like this, especially ones with a quick access card slot in the back. But let's just get into this. Let's start with the quality of the Nexus 2.0. The leather is a full grain vegetable tanned Badalassi Carlo Minerva. If I get in real close, you can see it's a very smooth grain. It has a slight gloss to it. As you can see, it's an absolutely beautiful leather. And before I move on, we're going to do the smell test right now. And man, I'm not going to say it. I say it every single video. You guys already know what I'm going to say. It's fantastic. Man, I love that smell. And also, this leather, it's a pretty soft leather. Minerva is fairly soft. It has a really smooth, soft touch to it. So I really like this. But I already mentioned it's also available in waxy, Pueblo, or even Horween. I think the Horween version of this would be fantastic. But as it is, I haven't met a leather from Badalassi Carlo that I haven't liked. Also, Jose uses just under a 4-ounce leather here. So it's not a very thick leather, so it's going to carry extremely thin in your pockets as well. And now let me give you guys a nice close-up of Jose's saddle stitch right there. That brown tiger thread. You can see that is absolutely perfect. Great job. And I just want to mention I have the Nexus 2.0 with the optional rivets right here. The normal Nexus 2.0 has stitches right here to create the pinch point for when you have cards in here. But if requested, Jose will add these 2 rivets right here, which I think it looks fantastic. So we'll talk about that when I get to the styling in a little bit. But regarding those rivets and these snaps right here, everything feels really nice and high quality. There's a nice snap to those dual buttons. And let's take a look at that hand burnishing. You can see everything looks really nice and taken care of. Nicely finished right there. On the bottom edge of the wallet and even the cuts, as you can see right there. So nice job. And speaking of those cuts, everything looks nice and straight. So the craftsmanship here, as always, is top notch. So now let's get to the styling. I already mentioned that it has a top flap with dual snaps. The original Nexus only had a single snap. And let's unbutton those snaps there. You can see the single pocket right there for the bulk of your credit cards, a quick access card slot on the back for your most used credit card, and then right behind that main pocket is your cash compartment. It can hold your bills folded in half, and when it's snapped up, you can still access those bills right from the side. And I already mentioned this can hold 8 cards and some bills. I didn't do a maximum test with cash yet, so I think I'm going to try that when I do the cash and card demonstration in a little bit. But when I carry this wallet, I carry about 7 cards and about 7 bills, and it holds it absolutely perfectly. And going back to the hardware, you can see it has more of an antique brass look to those rivets and dual snaps. And the same deal with the grommet in the upper corner that holds the included leather lanyard. And if you guys like the look of these rivets, which I'm a big fan of this look, you have to request it when ordering this wallet. If not, it's going to come with stitches along the side. So it'll have stitches along the side and on the bottom. But I don't know, I'm really digging the look with these dual rivets right here. What do you guys think? And the last thing I want to talk about regarding the styling is the logo right here. So check out that logo. I absolutely love the new Sin City Leather logo. It's just awesome. On my wallet, it's in the lower left-hand corner. It's not too big, it's not too small, and it's the only branding on this entire wallet. Now let's talk about the cash and card functionality. I already went ahead and preloaded the Nexus 2.0 with 8 cards and 7 bills, because this is right around the same amount of cash and cards I was carrying, but I was carrying 1 less card, but just decided to go right ahead and put the maximum amount of cards in there. But I was carrying 7 bills. And you can see what that does to the thickness. Hardly anything at all. This thing still carries very thin. In fact, before we move on, I'm just gonna give it a quick measure. So it's 14.6 millimeters right there at the middle. And in inches, that is going to be 0.57 inches. So if you use a credit card every day, the functionality here is fantastic as expected. This quick access card slot does the job very nicely. Or if you're somebody that uses cash more often, which I don't, but if you do, all you have to do is just give the wallet a squeeze and you can pluck out all of your bills at once and put them away just as easy. So as you can see, the functionality is great, but what about the bulk of your cards? Just unsnap everything, and once again, just squeeze the wallet, pluck out all of your cards at once, and do the fan method. I barely touch the bulk of my cards. That's why I put them in this pocket right here. But if I needed to get there, it's not a problem at all. Just unsnap it, open up that flap, and also, you can see you also have complete access to all of your bills as well. But now I'm curious at how many bills the Nexus 2.0 can carry. So give me a few minutes. I'm going to stuff this thing with bills and see how many I can hold in here. I'll be right back.
The next day.
All right, so I managed to get about 20 bills. 20 American dollar bills in there, and you can see what that does. So I'm pretty sure I can still get more in there, but I'm looking at how many bills you can stuff in there and still be functional. And by functional, I mean still be able to access those bills from the side. I think I can still get more bills in there if you don't mind just opening up the wallet like this and grabbing your bills out from there. But I'm lazy and I'm all about speedy convenience. So I want to know how many bills I can get in there and still pluck them out the side. And I think right here at 20 is the limit. All right, so what are my final thoughts of the Nexus 2.0 from Sin City Leather? You guys already know I've been carrying this for 3 weeks. I absolutely love this wallet. I have a soft spot for vertical style minimalist wallets with quick access card pockets on the back. I just love them. Plus the color combination right here, this Olmo Minerva with these antique brass snaps and rivets right here. I think it looks great. And you have the option to get rivets or stitching. I just like the looks of this riveted wallet with these dual snaps. Plus, Sin City Leather has one of the coolest logos in the biz right now. What do you guys think? But guys, I really can't recommend this wallet enough. Jose does fantastic work. Even for 78 bucks, he's asking $77.99 for the Nexus 2.0, and honestly, I think it's worth every penny. That's right around the price range you're gonna find for a handmade leather wallet from a single craftsman, which is Jose, made right here in the USA with some of the strongest waxy polyester thread you can get, Ritza tiger thread, and some of the best leather on the planet from Badalassi Carlo. I don't see how you can go wrong here. All right, guys, that's pretty much it for this video. What do you think of the Nexus 2.0 from Sin City Leather? If you want to check this out for yourself, I will put links down below in my description box. But if you did enjoy this video, please give me that thumbs up. Please subscribe. I don't even know what I was doing there. I'm so used to doing it with my right hand, but then I got my new mic set up. I have no idea what the heck I just did. And go!